it going? Mike here, The Fresh Rinse. Things have been slow a little bit lately. The phone isn't ringing as much as I would like for it to. So I'm going to try a new marketing tactic that I call targeting marketing. You've heard of Every Door Direct Mail, that system where that you give cards to the post office and then they ship them to 300 or 400, maybe even 1,000 homes in a certain circle or vicinity. Well, this is similar to that, only we're doing it manually, and I'm calling it targeting marketing. And so let me show you what this is, and maybe this is something you might be interested in. So I've put together a stack of 5x7 cards, glossy on both sides with UV protection, very sturdy. On one side, I have, of course, a list of all of my services, my phone number, and of course, that handsome man right there. That really draws in a lot of attention. I really should have a picture of my legs on there if I really want to stay busy. And on the back side, I have some more information concerning The Fresh, my QR code in case they want to do a little research on The Fresh. And then I have some before and after pictures. And what are these two spaces here? Well, we know what they are. What I'm going to do is drive around through my neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods, and I'm going to write the address of homes that I see are very, very dirty and can certainly use my services. I'll put a stamp on there and I'll take this to the post office. My wife and I walk the neighborhood every single night. We take a different route, and without exception, we find homes that are absolutely filthy. I could go knock on the door, but I'm going to try something different. Instead of putting these in their mailbox, which of course is illegal, I'm going to mail them this. There's just something special about a postcard that we receive in the mail. We almost never throw them away. If we are the least bit interested, we'll file it somewhere, and if we're very interested, it goes on the refrigerator. So I think that's what's going to happen, and I'm expecting a lot of phone calls. Why don't you go with me? So you'll notice all of these homes that are on this main drag here, all of these that bump up against this main road. I've washed most of them, but there are still a few of them that need to be washed. I definitely want to get into all of these cul-de-sacs, get these addresses, and send all of these homes a card. You'll see Mike's pressure washing sign right there. And why these people don't call me? Well, I guess I gotta call them. Trenton is a small town of about 15,000 residents. All the homes look almost just like this. Basically, Trenton is just one huge neighborhood. It's extremely flat, and by design, there's a sidewalk in every neighborhood to every main road. And no matter where you live in Trenton, you can walk on a sidewalk to all the local schools. That was by design. And so Trenton is a great place to walk. And as I said before, my wife and I, we walk these streets in particular every single night. We notice some of these very dirty homes, and now it's just time to get them a card so that they can have the information they need. They'll call me, and then I will come and wash these homes. That's the idea. So I'm just eyeballing these homes from my truck, trying to find some that are noticeably and obviously dirty. Here's one right off, 969. So I'll take just a moment here, write the address down, put it in my stack of cards that I'm building up here, take it home, put a stamp on it, mail it out tomorrow. So as we approach this home here, we can see it's very dirty on the north side. I will get that address. That is 929. I know the name of the street. We'll pull up here a little bit. We'll write that down. As we make our way back out here to this main road that my wife and I walk on every night, we notice this home that I see every single night. It's very dirty and a great candidate for targeting marketing. We'll get that address, if I can find it, 475. Pull over right here, look like a creep, fill out another card, and ship it out tomorrow. So I couldn't help as I drove in this opposite direction noticing that every home along this road is absolutely filthy. 462 is the address here. So I'm going to send a card to every one of these homes. So I'm simply going to write the number down, 462. That is 468. 468. I'll go to the next one and write it down, 474 and 480. So as I pull into this cul-de-sac, I see this one is extremely dirty. The next one is quite dirty. And the one beside of it is absolutely filthy. I know the name of this road. I'm going to collect these addresses. See that? Very dirty. 807 and 801. Let's send them some cards. Here's another dirty one. What is that address? 817. Check this one out. Look there. Terrible. I've written at least 5 addresses on this one street. It is 709. Now, I just washed in this neighborhood this morning. They are definitely getting a card. Okay, now that I'm home, I have a suggestion for you. I think in the future, instead of me writing all of the addresses down on a card immediately, I will simply put them on a notepad. In fact, I may bring my wife next time and just have her take notes. That way, as we're driving through the neighborhood, she can jot down all of the addresses. I can then come home and fill out the postcards. That way, I have all of the addresses on record, and every few weeks I can mail these people a new card. I think that's a better idea than what I've been doing this evening, which is simply writing all of the addresses down as I go. Probably not the best use of my time. But I do have a bunch of addresses here that I can now transfer over onto paper. And again, every few weeks, I can mail these people a new card. And I believe these to be at least potential leads for future customers. Now, one reason I like my method, targeting marketing, a little better than every door direct mail is it's very specific. I know that these are potential clients. These are homes that are extremely dirty, and I know that when they get those cards, it's fresh on their mind, and at the very least, they'll file it away somewhere and they'll have a contact. I cannot tell you how many times I've been approached by people in a neighborhood while washing a home, and they say, "I'm glad that I saw you. I really didn't know who to call." So most of these people, if not all of them, they know their home is dirty. They just don't know who to call. This way, I know that these are potential customers, as opposed to every door direct mail, which canvasses an entire area, many of these homes which simply do not need to be washed. And because of that, that's wasted money. This is a better way of targeting specific homes at a much better rate. Speaking of which, you know that I make and sell these cards. You get 1,000 of these sent to your home for $225. You're just not going to beat that price. So text me, don't call, 513-235-8474, and I can get these made up for you and shipped to you. Your logo, your list of services, your website, your phone number, your before and after pictures, everything that you want for you, $225 shipped to your home. So get with me and we'll make that happen. All right, before these blow away, I need to get inside, transfer this onto a notepad or in my phone. I'll have them for future reference, and I'm looking forward to future business. All right, my name is Mike. They call me the Fresh Rinse, and I'm clocking out.